285枪啊，哦，他都是酸啊，我就今天就继续从这边开始这样。对，然后这里的话，地图我大致上都有先看过一遍了。之后这个地区的话，应该是要拿到那个提灯才能进去的，所以目前也没办法过去这样。然后现在就要首先要先去这里，先去这里才拿到那个什么那个什么提灯之类的吧。我先看一下，然后那边那边还有个地方，我先过去触发一下那个剧情啊。等一下，那个路我看一下这边吗？
The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
哦，这边有个治疗药水是吧？不是在这边，这见到这边人大部分都死光光。
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
And I have met few who stand so tall and fearless in the face of the unknown. Be on your way, brave soul. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice? She is not the victim. Nay, she is the perpetrator. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged. Death is not the end, merely another beginning. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. My reasons are of no consequence. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice. to avenge her victims. Will you take it?
不过他这个人也是怪怪的、啊。你在路上突然看到有一个跟死者讲话的人，然后突然就跟主角说：“嘿，你要不要为他的受害者伸张正义啥的？”老实说，这也挺突然的啦。
I thank you, as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger, and bring it to me.
他到底为什么要那个东西？我也很疑惑。他要那个，他好像想要那个什么。
If you do not approve, you can leave.
我先弄一下那个，我应该早知道先弄一个动物交谈好了。那个，看那个渡鸦到底在看那个，我应该前面应该先弄个动物交谈，看那个渡鸦在说什么啊？算了，你差那1-2句对话而已。
Everyone hates you. Lies. You'll die alone, you know. Pathetic. Still alive? How disappointing. Still alive.
这个鸟说是什么这鸟说出来的话太诡异了吧？这个。
Do not look at me like that. This one is a murderer who walks free. She deserves. I seek a record of this one's crimes. A ledger written in her own hand. With it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial. The joy of bringing suffering to the unpunished. Her victims deserve closure, and the ledger is key. Go to the and together, we shall mete out justice long overdue.
好吧，突然接到了一个支线，所以那个原来那个酒厂在这，所以你还要过去的话，还要想办法拿到那个提灯。我能不能自己跟他死者交谈啊？让主角自己跟他死者交谈看看。或者我记得那个影星也会啊。敢浪费。
No, not until we've dealt with Madeline. We are fortunate to have found a companion.
Companion.
What to do?
Companion.
Be at ease. None could ever replace you.
What's cooking?
I applaud your taste.
I must keep going. Still alive, so that's progress.
那个男人也是阴阳怪气的，好吧，算了。那个支线的后续可能要去那边找那个账本了。然后接下来去那个主要剧情的点，冲下面。居然会被偷袭！太扯哎，居然被偷袭哎！
Got it.
管你的，一枪一个。
Can't even catch my breath. Another step forward.
Got to keep fighting.
On the move.
The hand of waits.
没想到只是走过这里，你们莫名其妙遇到那个。先逃到上面去。
Striking distance.
Too much to bear. Want to do it?
There is work to do.
哇，太夸张，真的太夸张。那个
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent. Oh.
有时候他就遇到，突然遇到一个偷袭，莫名其妙就遇到一个偷袭。
A couple turns should do it.
哦，里面有钱，好，那个我不知道那个旅店可不可以让我休息一下，但是他应该是要长休才能回血。那个
Let's be on my way.
for a warm bed and full
好，
stomach.
应该是这里了。等一下就直接进去了。
Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Come. Jahira!
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated.
一见面就把主角给那个，就把主角给困起来，好哦。
You have not experienced my hatred, stranger. Not yet, at least. This is why we're here, you see. 'Tis a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Oh. 这边如果你前面做了一些选项，会影响到后面一些小剧情。像那个摩尔就出来帮忙主角说话，还会提起以前主角做的事情。
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
只有办法。哦，用魅力直接成功说服他。
You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute.
没有，你只绑主角不绑他伙伴，他伙伴也有脑袋有虫啊。好。
In case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jahira. The Jahira. Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jahira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
因为这感觉现在看到那个就像是粉丝看到偶像那般兴奋的感觉哈，那个。
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
There's more where that came from.
I think staring out into the dark so much is doing something to my eyes.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you. But I'll be damned if a bug brain doesn't creep me out.
没关系啊，这边所有人的脑袋都长虫，不差这一个，所有人的脑袋都长虫哦。那你之前遇到那些人都在这啊？哎。
From up here, you can almost pretend Isabel's light is the sun.
之前在上一个营地遇到人都在这是吧？
Certainly wasn't this. A glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
It'll need to.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barrack.
等一下，那是画面 bug 吗
？Little busy.
好可怕！什么可怕的画面 bug 啊
？Little busy. Sorry.
刚刚他的嘴巴一整个变长，好可怕。
Little busy.
好，你突然跑出了可怕的画面 bug。
God's blood, this is heavy.
这边有没有商人可以买点东西之类的？
Let's say hi.
那箱子里面啥都没有，那个，所以这边就是有个防护罩，可以防止那些外面的那个黑暗跑过来，是吧？
Please, I just want to be alone. It's Dennis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dahl, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
因为小白里面哥布林的食物，好这句话好坏。
Do you really think so? By the gods.
简单说，这小姐跑得快就活下来了。
I wish I hadn't let go of him. It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. I wish I had.
哦，所以可能还要去救她那个老公就对了。有些提夫林被带出月初之塔了，可能还要去找，然后帮忙找她老公之类的。
Let's head inside.
Pretty as you are, this is no time for.
Hey, that's close enough. You ain't no Harper and you ain't no Fist. Don't need the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
Want me to shine your boots while I'm at it?
Easy. He's a bit on edge since the, incident.
A bit on edge, my arse. Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
原来他们就是高公爵那些人啊。
Sure did. For all
我
the
应该，
good
那
that
我应该
does
带
us.
那个，我应该带威尔来跟他讲话。
One of the ground floor chambers.
哦。
Guess you need to be a god's damned counselor to get room and board around here.
所以那个顾问在下面是吧？等一下可以带威尔跟他讲讲话这样。所以我的队伍不常带威尔，我几乎的队伍不常用威尔就是。
Little busy, sorry.
好，这个成体 bug 了，好可怕的 bug。哎，这边有个商人，那个。
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through. Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
我拿到什么？哦，可以跟他要个补给包就对了。
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
哎，我看他身上有什么装备可以买的。力量不一哦，蛮力术啊，这个很适合给那个近战用啊。有1200块，果然力量检定。这件好啊，那个。 他好像是他卖的装备还不错。啊，先把我身上一些垃圾卖给他。哎，这个我不知道会不会用到啊，算了。
Take care now.
好吧，我看能不能偷东西。先把他的钱偷光，然后再买他身上的东西，超坏。那个。
Right, time to skulk about.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Our asses.
哇，
Better be cautious.
这边那个，这边眼线又太多，好难投。
Can't risk being in open view.
Stay alive.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see.
This calls for careful footwork.
趁他跟那个其他人讲话的时候，偷一下。
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You're free to go.
好，我在私底下再尝试好了。果然钱太多很难投，他那个钱太多就很难投。
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
"有些很普通的就算了，我觉得这个可以先买。对。
Take care now.
What a charmer.
All right, what now?
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
"守护披风，好，这个还好。哇，折扣92%，
Take care now.
Where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
"哇，这套超好，力量直接加20%，这套超好的。那个
Out of sight,
How's
out
the
of
barricade
mind.
coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. God's blood, this is heavy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Aye. Our asses.
调查势力在这，这个这边有啥东西吗？
See any movement out there?
还是那个是在地下？
burning through our oil, but it should just about do. Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
哦，这是更新的世界位置。这好像是更新后的选项。好了，管他，先送去营地。
Never a dull moment.
他那个调查信徒该不会在地下的位置吧？
We've shared but one victory, friend.
Ah, 这个油桶也可以拿，能拿就拿。这个
No one back home will ever believe this.
I've definitely seen that ox before. Has the same strange look in its eye.
哦，该不是之前的头牛吧？对，之前你在那个森林营地里看过的人都在这。
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long! So come on! Let's get this show on the road! We need to find that iron!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Ah, it'll keep. I have infernal iron to find.
Karlak, believe me, this isn't something you should...
Let's move!
At least let me show you where to...
你应该先听听他的坏消息的。
But I can show you a few places of interest. How fares the search? Maybe, but I'd need infernal iron and a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
哦，他身上也有就对了，888块。偷生之剑，生命窃取致命一击，获得10临时生命值。哦，713。 然后一些比较稀有的剑圣手套，短剑、长剑、巨剑石或者擅长。这个好像也可以给那个奥特兰啊，这好像也可以给莱莱用。有些皮甲加2，布甲加2。不知道可不可以先偷他的钱，再跟他买东西。算了，我身上是有几块地狱铁啦。你真要地狱铁的话，我是有。但是我觉得应该先问问看，到底加了地狱铁之后会发生什么事情。哎，解救提夫林，月初之塔，那个。 哦，这是地狱铁可能的地点是吧？不过我之前就已经找到。
Hear that? All I need is a second bit of infernal metal, and I'm cured. This is so exciting. Let's make tracks.
你应该先听听他到底拿了那个铁之后会发生什么事，你应该先听一下的。
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
哦，豆腐干啊，这个牛是，哦，这个牛，这个牛的那个里面这么黑暗啊！
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. Good little hero. Scurry on now. I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration. Toodaloo.
所以这个之后才能够知道它是什么吗？碰了这头牛之后，哦，下不好，碰了这头牛之后，他脑子突然出现一大堆尸体。哇塞，这个真的不是普通的牛就对了。这个箱子里面好像也没放什么东西。哦，这边还有放陷阱是吧？这边可以通到那个地方，但满满的陷阱就对了。这应该是在防范那个敌人来的时候他们放的陷阱。
Do you like our new friend?
你的那个新朋友不是普通的新朋友啊。
Glad to see you made it. I am. And I remember you from the grove with the druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have. On the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
还可以遇到之前的牛，那个。啊，好想偷钱，我可不可以偷钱啊？
Breathe quiet. Move with care. That's a friendly-looking shadow. I don't need any attention right now.
Come on, let's go.
How fares the search?
Never mind. Don't want to draw any attention. Carefully now.
Caught red-handed.
算了，这个真的要反复尝试一下。偷成功的话，大概是那个，你那个东西都偷成功的话，大概那个商店里面的东西都可以直接拿的概念，这样。那要试几次啊？
Just out of view. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. I don't need any attention right now.
哇，那个视线太多了，真麻烦。好想偷，但偷不到。算了，先回去营地拿地狱铁给他好了。 我那个箱子里面就有地狱铁了。这边嘛还有2块，那个。 我也不知道从哪里捡的，反正之前在前一个地图捡到了。
How fares the search? Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
永他路环。
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really, you've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
哦，虽然暂时让卡拉克可以压制住卡拉克那个心脏，但是如果他继续在外面，总有一天还是可以爆炸。所以事情还是没有彻底解决。不会去地狱，他就不会死，他就一定会死。所以目前还没办法彻底解决，就对了。
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
第一件事就是想要也是啊，忍很久了。
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
你不要那么饥不择食啊，守墓人！你不要这么饥不择食啊，小姐！你守墓人都是考虑选项吗？不是吧？那个。哦，这边还有东西就对了，那个，哎，那上面有人吗？那个， 水、木头，
What's hiding here?
好像也没啥东西。这上面好像也没啥特别的东西。那个。 好，我再看看外面还有啥。这个
She wants the same thing we do.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
哦，贾希拉在里面。哦，这边是地窖，好，先上去。 这边有点像之前那个树丛，算是一个小据点吧。
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
哦，芦荟油，衣服，这里面好像也没啥特别的东西。那个，这啥？熊
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises.
哦，这个东西都可以拿，这个不算偷，都可以拿就对了。这个熊是这个小姐亲自处理掉了吗？真猛！那个。
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the fun. Welcome to our humble. Wait, are you Karlak?
A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. Sorry, soldier, but I didn't ask for your 2 coppers. The advice I give a teeth kid from the coast is between me and them.
Premium. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
看能不能从他手上骗过来。
I mean, maybe. But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
哦，
Lastlight's best bargains right here.
塔形钥匙，这个不知道从哪，这个不知道是哪一串啊。身上有一堆堆奇怪的钥匙，一大堆奇怪的钥匙。
No one stopped me yet.
You ever known me to cheer?
There's always a first time.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
这边也不好偷，先看他身上有卖什么好了。
What are you looking for? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
不过他身上好像也卖什么诡诈披风，好，传音螺。 涌出净水水壶，盐味汤匙，一些奇奇怪怪的东西。哇！我之前卖给他的垃圾还在这，那个。看这上没有什么垃圾可以卖给他。啊，这个也是没啥用，卖掉。火焰剑卖掉，那个平常根本不会，平常更不用的东西卖掉。
Pleasure.
他身上好像没卖什么特别的。好了，小孩子，小孩子身上没卖什么特别的东西。假蟹赖在这，我先跟其他人讲话好了。
Taylor's doing her best.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard.
哦，我等下之后，我等下带威尔来这，这是岩泉，这是他们这些人吧？这些岩泉。那个。
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye, and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... Thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
因为从树丛离开那些提夫里来到这里，但是还是被邪教徒袭击，真惨。然后我又要帮他们去找那些人，他们就全部被抓到月初之塔就对了，一大堆都被抓到月初之塔。
You're all right, thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
反正就是有一大堆那个之前那一大堆提夫领带都被抓去了吧，所以还要去那边救他们就对了。
Good to see you're still breathing.
哎，这两个小鬼在这。
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
哎，怪到主角身上喽！自己要救人，然后被抓走，怪到主角身上喽。
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
米娅，你在那边喝什么酒？你自己在那边喝酒，还没有要去救人嘞。这个。
I don't need your help, and I.
超讨好了，看他那个，看他有人被抓走的份上就算了。
My mum always said a drink's the most important meal of the day. Take your pick. Bye. Hey, you forget some.
然后这个是之前在那边遇到的小孩。
I tried telling Mr.
就是在那个树丛遇到这边小孩，他们就会跑过来这里啊。啊，这个酒可以拿哎，这边的酒都可以拿就对了。
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
哎，这边还有东西吗？这个。这边还有其他人吗？没有。
That might be worth a look.
How goes the treasure hunt?
This place is awesome. There's so much. Maybe I'll find.
好，这边有钱，这个。 哇，这边酒超多，这边可以当个营地，那些营地补给都可以拿一拿。那个，潦草字条，还有一个，哦，还有个冰冻戒指就对了。
Awesome! Maybe I'll find.
这边有隐藏的戒指哎，这个。好，没东西啊，闪人啊，这个。 这边那个 NPC 超多的，就是之前遇到那些 NPC 啊。
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me. I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Maul. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
你不要跟这个人玩游戏，他是恶魔。对，拉斐尔是恶魔，没错啦。那个意外把棋盘拖到魔人的方向。哎，都要选哪一个啊？这边有超多选项的。哎，如果先选一下吟游诗人专用选项。
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Come now, you'd have me tell you? Spoil all the fun? Suffice to say there's ambition, folly, and death aplenty. The rest, well, I'll let you uncover that yourself. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
去死吧，地狱杂种！我从没这么好过。
All thumbs, rather, the way you've been stumbling about the place. But at least I can't say I'm not entertained. In fact, I'm quite confident you still have a few good days in you yet. Precious time to practice begging for my help.
不过我记得那个阿斯代伦想要找他，我应该带他来找他的是吗？
I really am at my
哇，这家伙废话好多，这家伙废话真多。啊，我应该带阿斯代伦来找他了，是不是？我独挡一下好了，因为阿斯代伦好像要找他，所以我换个角色，看阿斯代伦可不可以跟他触发一些别的对话之类的。 我先把隐星换掉好了，隐星在这边好像没啥特别剧情，要带一些角色才会有一些比较特别的对话。因为刚好阿斯代伦想要找拉斐尔去问他身上那个刺青的事情啊。哦，现在可以，现在方便多了。这边就可以直接解除组队吗？还是没有？还是得换？因为现在有点麻烦。
Poor Kolak. She can finally seek out the touch of another. Fine. What's on your mind? If you're sure. Fine.
So, the untouched. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it. Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. He always insisted we were a family, even when he was carving scars into our flesh. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6. Lead.
啊，阿斯代伦会很久没带了， 再了我也很久没带。那个，而且我每次把它放回营地的时候，它那个头罩还是会继续，它那个头罩会戴在身上，好麻烦啊。那个。把它放回营地的时候，它那个头罩那个就会把那个它那个头罩预设就会开起来，超麻烦。
Copper for your thoughts. Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz. Maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
卡拉克是乐观主义者，他现在不想要想那些以后可能在会继续死的这件事情，他不想要思考，他想要他觉得好，我终于可以碰到别人，我好开心哦，但他不想要思考之后可能会发生的那些事情。
Soldier.
不过某方面来说
，Listen, I'm never
的确是
going back. If you said I could die right now,
他是宁愿死也不想回去的事。
I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little. Copper for your thoughts.
卡拉克某方面也是很惨，其实这边一大堆伙伴都很惨吧。反正他们身上都有些奇奇怪怪的问题，就对了。
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any... Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath... How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
You wish to speak?
好，而且那个他那个什么，哈尔辛虽然在营地里面，但是还没办法正式入队。我不知道他什么时候可以正式入队啊。我是带那个，我是带阿塞尔来，不知道他会不会直接问拉斐尔他是那个刻印的那件事情。我是这边我就直接先带他过来。
We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
You Callum.
That's good.
Then
what's going on?
Say.
the keen gleam.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
My...
How's that for?
Bravo. You... What a lovely...
Please...
The Thescan move suggestion wasn't... I can... But don't you... No.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved infernal runes into my back. They're a fragment of a contract. I'd like to know what the full contract says.
不知道，这不是个好主意，想想别的法子。
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership?
就没有其他恶魔知道这些东西吗？你一定得找他就对了。
The gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
哈，他就这样直接走了。有讲跟没讲一样吧？这家伙废话超多，但是有讲跟没讲一样嘛。你要帮我做一件事，但是那是什么事呢？不知道，等之后再说。什么鬼
What can I do for you, my friend?
Hiss! I say hiss!
And yet you have... This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. I slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
哎，阿斯特伦喜欢猫吗？这边满满的阿斯特伦表示赞同，他喜欢猫是不是？
Perhaps a bit more.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Point.
Something good here, I
hadn't thought of that.
Tried the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I thought I'd scout ahead. Check for any nasty surprises.
在这边晃来晃去，无
I
毛毛
found。a great deal. Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course. And the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you.
你是说这只猫本来是个 bug 存在是吗？
and the others? In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort.
哎，不过那无毛毛，那无毛毛蛮有特色的。
Cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the deep gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them...
你们这些地主是专门做炸弹的是吧？
With you on the job, perhaps I
这些
won't
地
have
主
to
我都
find
觉得是
out.
炸弹
I'll do my part
制作专门的。
according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours.
所以很多人都被关在日出
The
之塔
brilliant。retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not ruin the some of us are counting on you.
好多人都被关在日出之塔，什么地猪啊，然后那个公爵啊，还是一大堆提夫林啊什么的，一大堆人都被抓出那边去了。对，但是这游戏好像都是这样的，这游戏好像都是去哪里就要想办法救那些人，然后跟那些邪教徒在那边对打。但是这游戏都是这样子，这游戏的剧情其实差不多走向是这样的。哎，我看好吧，我要跟那个小姐正式对话了嘛？那个有些地方我还要再带威尔过来，就是那个岩泉的地方，我还是带威尔过来这样。哎，我看一下这上面有人吗？没人。哇，都空的。
Take it easy.
Oh, 哦，这边很多酒可以拿，要拿酒的话，这边是有很多酒啦。现在说优先拿补给，可以拿比较多的。这个我看一下。啊，这些全部都送去营地去。有时候捡食物那个。捡食物那个重量就会越变越重，这游戏完全都是捡东西、捡垃圾游戏，一大堆东西都会把你一大堆东西把你包包塞满。
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Catherine, and with the true soul, we will land the final blow.
You were something else out in the shadows. Won't forget it, that's for...
I'll be honest. Didn't think we stood a chance.
这边还有其他东西吗？好像没有。这边楼上好像是这些人，也没其他人。这人主要都在下面啊。箱子里也没啥东西。这个旅馆感觉也废弃很久。哎，伊索贝尔的房间，谁？赛伦列信徒的东西，这边很多赛伦列信徒的东西。 所以这里也曾经是那个塞伦列信徒的那个根据点是吧？但是好像也没什么，也没什么特别的东西在里面。那个，这个是谁？好了，我觉得没有阿斯戴伦的事，把它放回去。就把它放回去吧。那个，
What can I do for you? Oh, darling, it sounds...
Lady of Sorrows got all right.
这边有一个小姐在施法术。
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
哇，他还有专属房间啊！这个就是他专属房间是吧？
Small inn. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though. There is, actually. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
跟他讲话马上就开打，是这样吗？哎，我还没准备好呢，我应该先等一下的。出事啊！出什么事？
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
swims into your mind's eye. Its instruction.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go.
怎样？所以马上要开打了。你等一下好不好？我没想到这边剧情，跟他讲话，我马上就要开打啦。让我休息一下好吗？我先读档。谁知道跟他讲个，跟这个小姐讲个话一下，我马上就要开打。让我先睡个一觉，让我先睡个一觉再说吧。原来跟这个小姐触发这个剧情，她马上就会把一大坨人就带走。哦，好哦。我先这个先不要跟这个小姐对话。而且他想要把那个小姐带走。
Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
跟这个小姐对话，一大堆人马上就要被抓走，马上就在这个旅馆开打啦。我只是想我现在还在到处瞎晃中。那个
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh my gods!
粉丝的赞叹。
Very good health.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? That was a public display of hope, despite private reservations. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible.
哦，就是这个，之前我看过这个名字，原来就是他。
An army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
这么累，好像都交给我了。
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become
我是觉得的确啊，这么累，我都交给主角做啊。
Everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
啊，之后就是要上去找，所以要跟他对话之后，就会上去找他。上去找他之后呢，这边一大堆人就被抓走了。刚刚就一大堆人就被抓走了。
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Hey, good looking.
What's next?
Yes, I'm well aware. Alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Free as you are.
我看一下是不是下面还有啊？这个到底是中烟光芒旅店？我现在带威尔过来，因为他爸好像也被抓过去了。岩泉的人现在正在找他爸，就对了。
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie. If you're sure, fine.
不过威尔很少用啦，所以我只有那个有特定剧情的时候会把他拉出来讲话。哎，威尔怎么突然有剧情啊？这个。
A blushing apple begging to be... Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mol would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard. That's the...
对，我真的没啥，我真的平常没啥用那个，平常没啥用威尔，但是因为有剧情，我才带他出来讲话。所以那个拉斐尔盯上那个戴魔了。 有必要吗？你是萝莉控吗？盯上那个话说那个戴姆原来是女的、啊，哦，我真的看不出来呢。没有说他们是女的，我真的看不出来，原来你是女的、哦。
Hey, you've something?
原来那个摩尔是女的，我才看不出来呢。那个他到底跟那个
Nice strategy back
到底
there.
跟那个恶魔
If
讲
we put
啥？
our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coins. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him. He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild. Easy for you to say. You can do what you want, go where you want. My kids need protecting, and I'm gonna protect them. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
哇，这个小姐姐挺固执的嘛，这个小姐姐挺固执的，大概可以知道为什么她想要跟拉斐尔交易啊。但是，那个。
Wonder if I could consummate. Wonder if I could consummate.
大概知道为什么他会跟那个拉斐尔交易，他只是想保护他那些同伴这样子，但是他又某方面又太单纯。他会一路护送他博德之门，他可以成为盗贼公会的头目，这也太单纯了吧
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. Hope you're right. I'll keep an eye on her anyway. Doesn't hurt to have a beefy auntie on your side, right?
然后因为以前卡拉克也是这样被骗的，好惨，误入歧途的感觉。
Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
We can wait. But Baldur's Gate can't.
I've heard the stories about.
We're discussing fist business.
没有我带你们那个公爵的儿子来好吗
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Will? Gods, please, no. The Blade of Frontiers was supposed to be my secret weapon. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other. Cleric of Saluna. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free. Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then. Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
简单来说，不能靠你们就对了。你们就说，不要靠我们，是这个意思是吧？是这样吗？简单来说，你们靠不住就对了。
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. The city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
这边好多跟卡拉克有关剧情哦，这边好多跟触发跟卡拉克有关那个对话跟剧情之类的。
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers. I'm not as hopeful as Floric. For my money, we're better off strategizing without him. I'd rather lend you my blade.
The journey back to Baldur's Gate.
简单来说就是，你不要靠我啦，你那教公爵不要靠我，我要去博德之门搬救兵。超微妙的，那弗洛雷克就说：“你不要靠我，你自己想办法。”那个意思，天哪，那个。
Flame color, that's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how
他
he
有说到
made
塞尼尔
it
所以
or
他
where he
知道，
came from.
所以他知道那个小
This
人
is
还
no
是
physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir? Maybe he was a musician.
Music's a powerful source of memories. We might be able to bring him around if we find what he used to play.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
You hear me, don't you, sir?
所以我要用个鲁特琴在这边演奏吗？用个鲁特琴演奏，他就会醒来了吗？
A century locked inside a Sharon curse will do things. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even who want to be seeing you. Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Vaniel. Vaniel. We are living. We are dead. Two of us safe to the end.
所以他这边有塞涅尔的线索就
Without
对
a
了。
reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost.
可是可是哈尔星我现在不能入队啊。他现在哈尔星不能入队啊，那哈尔还是我跟哈尔星讲讲，他就会加入我队伍，然后我就可以把他带来了。我现在哈尔星都带不出来啊。
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Daniel, climbing up a tree, and we see what we see, and do just what we please.
所以他是很久以前的那个岩泉啊，然后在那边想要调查那个凯瑟利克索姆，但是在他这边，但是他的心智被那个诅咒给吞噬之后，他就一直在那边晃了100多年了。该地区的索姆教长久也是塞伦涅的信徒，沙尔信徒在启示。
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Daniel and me, monsters snuffling.
You notice the distinctive.
所以，不过还可以带鲁特琴是吗？我上面是有找到鲁特琴啊，那个。 跟那个牧师讲话，这里马上就要开战，太可怕。我试试看，如果找鲁特琴来嘞，他这个可能也是一种线索啊。我本来想要说带威尔来，但是威尔这边好像也没太多对话，就是了。
What we monsters.
You notice the distinctive.
啊，所以我演奏那个鲁特琴之类的吗？
Monsters.
还是一定要演奏他给的那个演奏我刚刚拿的鲁特琴。我不知道这个是不是另外一种提示，就是装备之后跟他对话看看。
You notice the distinctive.
这个提示有啥用啦？我还以为这个音乐表演跟他有关嘞。这个。好了，算了，那个。那这个提示有啥用？我以为有用。什么乐器还是什么？把乐器带过来，然后这个提示有啥用啊？
Well met. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
因为他们的目的就是想要在他老爸脑子里植入虫子，然后让他变得跟他们一样，这样就可以控制他爸，然后把博德之门整个交出来，是吧
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned. Are you sure? The blade stands at an excellent choice.
好了。
You wish to speak? He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
哦，他这边就直接过去了是吧？跟他讲一下就直接过去了，然后我再出去。这样子哈尔西应该就会直接过来了。哦，就自己走过来，我不用带过来就对了。
None. His wits have departed him, I fear.
It's true then. He's met Daniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Daniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. Without Daniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking to this man. I don't deserve...
所以我一定要找一个鲁特琴，就对了。而且不是我手上这个。
He keeps saying Daniel's name. He must. Without Daniel, no.
看一下那个，哇，这边开始出现一大堆任务了。罗兰兄弟姐妹也被绑了，然后我布伦也在月出之塔，一大堆人都在月出之塔，是吧？ 所以我要去，还是应该是要去找到那个东西，找到这个东西之后就可以唤醒他。哦，调查治疗中心，所以他这个东西应该在治疗中心这样。这里是吧？
Wonder if I could.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
好，我看那个下面有没有那个。这边有没有什么其他线索之类的
You need something?
You look well equipped.
他说要调查这个旅店，找那个信徒的线索，但是目前这里面好像没东西。我应该先回去把那个，我应该先回去，我要换成那个，先回去换成那个，换成那个影星这样。这个旅馆感觉是要带卡拉克出来，带威尔出来好像没啥对话，大概就那一点点对话而已。
Well met. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. Well met. Are you sure? And
有啊，那个铁匠我已经找了，所以现在那个卡拉克那个体内引擎的问题解决了一部分的问题，但是那个铁匠又说，如果那个卡拉克在那个没有待在地狱的话，他迟早那个引擎会爆炸，然后那个引擎还是会坏掉，然后就会死。
Shadows.
然后他说这边有什么线索？是在这下面吗？这个。这边地窖有什么特别的东西吗？嘿，这边有个钥匙啊。
Might be useful. Seems simple enough.
那个什么诗歌之类的。怎么变成攻击？里面只有瓶子跟鱼，好吧，这里面没东西啊。那这个呢？那个钥匙都可以解锁，好多箱子，空的，空的，空的，空的，没用，好吧。这里都没啥特别的东西嘛，那个。
Something over there.
因为它有些地方用那个光亮魔法过不去，对，到最后还是得拿到提灯。我还是先，所以我先把这个旅馆的对话都触发一下。那个，这是当掉了吗？华特，我那个土堆挖不起来了。
Have a lot on my mind.
and, well, in it.
烦欸，是不是因为我那个？是不是因为我挖土堆的时候不小心跟影星对话，我就触发了 bug？ 是这样吗？我本来想说，挖土堆看里面有啥东西，然后不小心按到叉就跟影星对话，然后他那个系统就当掉了，他系统就有 bug 了。啊，这游戏有时候还是有一些奇奇怪怪小 bug 啊，算了。这游戏3不5时我就要存档一下，3不5时就存档一下，读档啊，存个档之类的。这边还有个烟粉炸弹可以拿，好。对，那个墙我是有看到啊。你没有挖完就跟其他人对话的话，他马上就 bug 了，然后就没法再挖了。不过里面也只有一些钱跟戒指而已。好吧，交给那个卡拉克驼兽，把东西都拿一拿，那个。
What's the story?
The air is ripe with magic.
Hey ho.
啊，想办法把这些箱子是故意的吧？好了，就这样，叠上去，叠上去，那个。那个一补给的我都懒得拿，先拿那个补给比较多的。这边这个地方很多那个酒都可以拿来，很多酒可以拿，但食物都腐烂了。可能因为这个地方已经放了100年了，所以酒还可以留下来喝，但是那个食物都烂掉了，没办法吃。没东西，好吧，那个。我记得这边也没啥特别的东西，好，那就剩下那个墙。
lost in thought.
Let's move.
不过还是回去休息一下好了，回去休息一下再继续探索。我那个短修点都用光了。
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition. I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all.
是戴伦净想些坏主意。他觉得那些手下我们可以利用啊，有可以的话我们可以利用那些手下啊。
Power is just a tool. It's people that are good or evil. And even they can be a little bit, I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil. So much for thinking you had ambition. Still, we're not there yet. Maybe you'll see the light. Yet.
阿斯人净想些坏主意，我们可以利用这些力量看看啊。那个看他们有那么多信徒跟手下可以用，不想要那些力量吗？净想些坏主意。
If death is soon to take Karlak, she should make every fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make her.
为什么突然那个爆那么多的？等一下，哎。这样又会少一点那个。它有时候营地补给，有时候不是，有时候会突然爆表哎，我按自动它会自动爆表。好了，就多喝几罐好了。那个，好吧，就这样。好，继续，继续这边继续看看。这边的话，哦，烟粉桶啊，那个给嘎克拿，那个里面就有钱是，哦，有酒，拿。 太多了，多吃点。哎，这边有那个，这边墙可以用卡拉克那个东西给砸坏，这样。卡拉克的投掷应该可以把这个砸爆。哦，砸个几下就爆了，再一次，再一次。哎，所以从这边过去是吗？盖子，这边是哪
Let's get going.
Let's march.
我在卡拉克穿上那个野蛮人服装，负重480，超猛。哇塞，这边是哪里？哇塞，我看到有敌人了。哇塞，都在上面啊！
Careful. Those are mean locks.
Mean locks. These buggers thrive in the dark. Let's light
让野兽跟类人是陷入恐慌状态。哇塞！卡拉克被夹住了，好惨！卡拉克被夹住了。不行，这过不去了。
Of tepid piss.
Mistra Rill.
我想攻击，但那卡拉克在那里面啊，他怎么那么不刚好啊？那个。
feel good. No surrender.
哇塞，莫名其妙就被包围出不去。一开始这个地形有够烂，那个。一拳踏进那个水里面，莫名其妙就被一大堆怪包围，一旦被一大堆怪围殴了，那个范围法术都好难用。算了，还好我随时存档。那个，哎，这些怪可不可以先搞偷袭啊？那个。
Looking ahead. If not over, then through.
至少不会跑那个底下，大家都被围殴，那个才叫惨。那个。
Those are mean locks.
Mean locks? These buggers thrive in the dark. Let's light them up.
Need to act fast.
还是他们怕光？这个东西怕光是吗？那个强光敏感，处于劣势，所以我要用那个影星放一把光就对了。那个。 他这个法术到底是，或召唤一个日光球体驱散所有的黑暗？这个有用吗？我很怀疑这个有用吗？这个。 哇塞！啊，那个位置居然搞到底下去，算了。
Swords meet sorcery.
Ready for another round? Got it.
There's a hag stench about you.
反正头2次死一只怪就对了。 样？他这个怎么没办法背上去？超级莫名其妙的啦。
Fancy their chances.
I smell blood. My little trick. Still on my feet.
Concentrate.
The lance board is set.
啊，随便，这一点点，对。
My turn. One, two.
I'm ready.
这样还打不到，太扯了吧！
My faith will protect me. Ignite!
这个怪物身上都没啥好东西的，闪人。那个。
Time to get going.
Lovely day, this. For now.
My faith will guide me.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Da, da, da.
救桶，拿就拿，各种。火救桶，我再拿出去放在营地里啊，之后有需要的时候可以当那个陷阱用这样。哎，侧门钥匙，这边还有个神像。
Nice。
祈祷书。
A Selûnite shrine, hidden away.
Cozy down here. Secret even.
有一本书，这个要打爆这些打爆这些恐慌怪之后，就会找到一个隐藏的神殿，这样。还藏在这个，直接藏在这个旅店下面，其他都没看见啊。那个，我把尊敬女神神圣礼物放在这最黑暗的角落里，对抗索姆的暴虐统治，守护月之少女的光芒。所以这个东西在哪？那个。哦，这边还有这个隐藏的小路，哈哈，是在这里面吗？我这样还会失败哦。好了，算了。那么多家产会失败，太扯了。又上锁，好，我主角会解机关，又会开锁，超方便的。
Come on, open up.
哦，一个闪光戒指。在光源照耀下，对目标造成伤害时，2回合光耀法球。一个特殊的强光装备啊。那这边是哪？那个。哦，看到了，那就是侧门是不是？就是那个侧门吗
？Better not be cursed.
Wanna dance?
一包灰尘，这啥？好神奇的东西！哎，是这个吗？但这边好像也没啥东西。这个，哎，这边有个死掉骷髅，身上只有一根蜡烛，没有意义。啊，因为这个是我看一下。哦，泥匠行商，记得是泥瓦匠行会是吧？下个要去的地点是那里调查是吧？哦，这边有隐藏道路就对了，备用箱子盖住隐藏道路。因为那边也可以进去哦，这边也可以进去。只是不同的路线而已。嗯。 那这边还有东西吗？这个。啊，那边放烟粉筒，表示你也可以烟粉筒炸开啊。那难得的烟粉筒不想浪费。这边没东西啊，那个。我以为这边有什么隐藏路线之类的。啊，靠，这是 bug 吗？哇，刚刚是 bug 吧？刚刚一瞬间走到奇怪的地方了。那这边看来能看到的就只有那个日记而已。就为什么这是 bug 吗？用走都走不过去，用跳还能出去？有些奇奇怪怪小 bug， 我说真的。里面看来就是一堆烂掉的食物。好，我直接传送出去了，就直接用传送出去。传送到地面。好吧，那接下来就直接去找牧师了。这边差不多对话完了，那接下来就只能去找牧师了。看一下几个任务点。那个行会不在这是吗？泥瓦匠行会，好吧，目前好像不在这个地图上，是不是？
We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
好吧，那就只能去拿月亮提灯了。但是要拿提灯之前，要先开打一场。一切都是命。哎，那个，好吧，那先，那像已经下来好了，他的法术条有点少。
May the darkness protect you, if you're sure. Fine.
反正这里不需要那个，就这里，反正这里的话，好，我看一下，叫来进来打好了。
Great. It is.
因为他这次更新后啊，现在那个营地里面，在营地里面就可以整理所有人的装备了。这次更新后的比较佛心的一点是，他在那个营地里就可以整理所有人的装备。之前的话，之前你在营地里还要请他们进来再出来。再过了几个月之后，终于你可以在营地整理其他人的装备了。我不知道该说是感动呢，还是这游戏在整理装备方面，简直是一个非常可怕的那个东西，太多了，太可怕了。哎，有日记， 想看，但是偷偷看一下，应该不算偷吧？这个。从费力感到存在，无法将去除，又不会离开。月之少年无法将治愈，我根本不该回来。哎，这也太沉重了吧！好，就这样，好像没有写其他的东西了。所以他身体里有个东西占据他的身体是吗
？Let me work my magic.
？Still breathing, despite everything.
不过我不知道到时候实际开打那个战场会是怎样。算了，先跟他讲话好了。
I didn't realize I had the true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you free from... It's almost... Let me get... Perfect. It'll make you immune. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. Good luck. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to...
Marcus, is that you? I've been blessed. You can be...
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for true soul. My instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketterick, alive.
The man's mind burns with...
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus.
要打就来。
Ketterick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
Time to go.
所以他们就是要为了绑架这个牧师，叫一大堆人过来啊。顺便把摩尔带走，怎样？现在大家都想要绑架小萝莉是吗？ 这边就一大堆的飞天恐魔在这边，是不是？先把那个上面的飞天恐魔解决掉。哇塞，他开场就被打只剩一滴滴血哦，那个。麻烦，这个。 免疫恐惧啊，这个。先把这个最烦人的家伙戳死。这个。这个范围不好用啊，这个。
What path lies before me?
小姐会被打死，但是他们要活的，他们应该不会打死他。对，那个小姐应该不会被打死吧？那个。
Your penance will be paid now.
对啊，你们这些人可以强一点吗？你们这些人可以强一点吗？那个。
Put him up.
先把这个 boss 给打，先把这个 boss 给打掉了。这个是。丝好，这个。
This'll help.
I speak, they burn.
犬人都被打昏了，你们可不可以不要这么废物？燕泉的人都被打昏了，是怎样？怎样？燕泉人都被打昏了 ？What happened？ 你们可以不要这么废物吗？那个。
Come on, can't stay idle.
还有个巨棒加一哦，还有个还不错的戒指。
Shall be done.
这个大概丢一发火焰剑，它就爆掉了吧？这个。
In position.
啊，这边投不到，那个。为什么这些竖琴手一个比一个废？不是失误，不然就是攻击力不够。那个。那 NPC 我要想办法让他活下来吗？我不知道这些 NPC 有没有后续任务，我都不知道要不要他们活下来，好麻烦啊！那个。我不知道刚刚他打死那个是不是有任务的角色，超麻烦的。你们可以顾好自己吗？然后燕犬的人呢，在这个时候突然像是死了一样昏睡着，奇怪，到底发生什么事情？你们可以不要这么废吗？What？ 你们可以不要这么废 ，OK？
won't give in. Breathe deep and move.
I am fury. I am death.
What now?
Your penance will be paid now.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Heading out.
啊，可以再射死外面一只。
One can't always be a gentleman.
mine is the advantage.
那之后更新不知道可不可以弄个加速，弄个加速的话就好，就简单多了。那个哇，现在大家都全部跑上来了。蒙奇，那个，靠，被带走，有病哦！这是马上被带走的意思了吗？他死了就被带走啦。多存几个档，那个。60%还没打中，这个。 好吧，没打中
Sometimes the
那
only
个。
way out is through.
大概剩下下面那几只吧。
Take your
啊，他打到我家队友，有病哦！他还用冰风暴打我家队友，是怎样？那个。
Over there.
不过也剩下那2只怪啊，下面那2只。哇！ 他超用冰风暴砸的，然后砸到我，把我家主角也跟着一起砸了。我都不知道该干什么。哎，好了，就剩下面那个了。他弄那个机车的那个冰地地形，然后我的那个队友都一个一个躺算了。我要想办法下去啊！那真是你们下面这么多人，你们可以想办法自己处理吗？
witching hour.
Let's go.
我们跳下去。
Under their noses.
丢不到，又被打断了，丢不到。有时候他投掷，他那个弓箭的抛物线会比那个投掷的抛物线还要好打啊。
Death is but a word away.
如果那么一只怪，你们可以自己把它打死吗？好吗？不要那么废 ，OK？ 这个。
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
好了，收工了。那个
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
你们都是要主角做一些麻烦事。哎，他身上有啥东西？没有。重点是他那个巨棒加1。
What happened to you?
在这边算偷窃？啥鬼？那个。
Let's just go already. We don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we should leave now.
我不知道为什么那个捡他身上的东西会算偷窃。
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Go on then. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketherick. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost. I could say the same. But perhaps promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.
我在想，如果带影星来跟他讲话会怎样？我是跟影星的刚好是跟影星冲突。一个是塞伦涅的信徒，一个是那个沙尔的信徒。所以那个他放魔法的时候，他放那个光明法的时候，那个影星的那个身体才没办法承受那种魔法之类的。
Greeting. Are you sure that's the best course? Confirm.
所以他们现在身上都有塞伦涅的祝福，抵抗较弱的幽影诅咒哦。
Shah's blessings upon you. All right, some.
这个好像是就算没在队伍里面的，也会自动帮你加上去这个状态。哇，这个头盔真有够丑。
All right, what now?
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Don't let Jaheira catch you dawdling. Go on then. Moon and shadow. Light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious. I suppose they didn't defeat him. Right place, right. I promise not to die, and we'll.
所以所以塞伦涅跟沙尔是姐妹神，他们是姐妹神的概念啊。其实这一切都只是姐妹吵架是吗？他们两个人神的争斗就是姐妹吵架就对了。
No surprise to find a traitor among the Flaming Fist. Honor is.
我很好奇那些燕犬怎么看，而且他闯进了，而且那家伙闯进来的时候，他们直接昏倒了，是因为那个马库斯把他们弄昏了是吗
I'll be honest, didn't think.
Can't give up now.
What now? No! And pestering the crowd. I'm sure you would.
哦，这边也可以跟他交易啊。我看一下，机器人手套，电路界面。
If you're done.
之后我再跟他买，之后想办法处理，把这些商人的钱都偷光。
Good. We'll leave soon, and we don't want any surprises.
Begone.
哇，超凶的猫，猫们好凶，那个。
Good work rooting out the traitor.
是你们自己没有管好你们的手下好吗？你们自己手下出叛徒嘞，还要主角帮你们收拾呢。那个。
I've known Marcus for years. To think that he would turn on us, on me. You did well to.
Marcus was scum. But the rest of us are loyal to Duke Ravengard. Loyal to Baldur's Gate, I swear it.
He keeps saying Daniel's name.
哎，那个顾问嘞？那顾问一瞬间跑去哪了？
Watch your back out there. Won't even notice we're gone. Even
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief.
他们带走摩尔是注定的，应该是剧情没办法挽回的。
Agreed. We must end the threat at Moonrise altogether. With your help, we stand every chance of doing just that. I trust that you will. A search burdened by Then speak. Ugh. Some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard. Volothan Piedarm? Oh, that old fraud should be dust a century past. But then, lies live forever, and he's half made of this stuff. You'll have to sing that one for me when all of this is done. In any case, it was a lifetime ago by now. And for all our victories, we remain on the back foot. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place. No need of that. Every Harper is a bard unto themselves, I'm afraid. Help me root out this cult, and they can spin stories about you for a change. The shadows haven't consumed you, then speak. The same way Hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where... We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my Harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
所以他们是前面就发现这件事，所以才派人来这个塔里面。
Nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone? Easier said than.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
一大堆人，我不知道为什么拉斐尔想摸，然后那个怪物也抓走摸。What？ 你们都为什么一大堆人都想抓走摸？不懂。
They took Mole. I couldn't stop them. Maybe.
所以我还要把他们那个摩尔救回来。
We'll keep an eye on Isabel.
这边还有其他任务可以接吗？那个剩下都在地图外面了。好，哦，那个行会在这，那个，然后那个月亮提灯的话，拿到月亮提灯就开打。那个月亮提灯，哦，自动帮你装的是吗？
The Flaming Fist may be a bit rough, but I've respected them. Didn't expect a traitor in their ranks.
Always knew Marcus was a snake.
Did you see him? The traitor.
这个小姐的 bug 真可怕。
I knew full well not to trust those flaming fists. Jaheira should know better.
这小姐 bug 超可怕的。
I knew full well.
好了，这个 bug 不知道怎解，算了。还好他不是重要角色，不然看起来超可怕的。还有这小姐只是个路边的那个路人，如果她是重要角色，听看起来真超可怕。
Hope you're the praying sort.
I knew there was something off.
看来应该也没啥新任务，那你接下来都要去，哇，其实都是要去，反正都要去那个，都要去月初之塔救人就对了，全部都是大部分全部都要去月初之塔救人的。
They'll be back.
God's blood, this is heavy.
所以只能从这边走，这个。哇，去一大堆点。好啦，至少拿到东西了，可以走人了。我真的很好奇，为什么一大堆人对那个摩尔那个小萝莉这么有兴趣？ What？ 为什么大家都对他那么有兴趣？我只是想说，你们是萝莉，都是萝莉控吗？那个怪物居然有点把摩尔抓走了 ，What？ 我真的看不出来他到底哪里哪里值得抓了 ？What？ 这个。
Curious.
Eh， 灰斥候的日记，妮娜该死侦查任务。这什么重要道具吗？ 话说可以，好像说不定可以用死者对话跟他谈一下。那个，嘿，他算不死生物啊，幽影诅咒不死生物，所以没办法用死者对话就对了。好。 不过这样方便多了啦，我就不需要那个点火把它点光之类的，就可以直接走过去了。
Let's get going.
这边我之前已经调查过了，所以接下来应该往这走。这个灯，提灯里面有东西。 所以这个可以调查是吗？我没看到调查键哎，它东西太多了。这个 是要装备之后才能调查吗？
Lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery, sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly me oh my, you must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
Quite clever. And cruel, of course. But creatively so.
My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice? It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm free,
我不知道这个小妖精会不会骗我。
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words
我觉得这个妖精好像有点那个。
Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Curious little thing.
Little wings, big mean mouth.
哦，所以那个皮克，所以那个灯都是就是把妖精塞进去了。我看一下，所以我刚刚拿到了，哇塞，这个东西有够多。这个吗？
Been blessed already, haven't you?
这个放出来到底，那个放出来到底我会不会很？这个我没这个提灯了会怎样？这个东西有用吗？所以多了这个祝福就 OK 了，好吧？那个。这个祝福应该不会长修之后就没了吧？那现在加这些状态应该是，现在加的这些状态的话，应该是都可以过是吧？
Who fell long ago in service of shards of the Emerald Enclave. Dark Justice. They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorm in service of shard members of the Emerald Enclave. Casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorm years past.
哦，有了，就像平常一样走地图一样的走到这边来了。
Prayers, charms, battle cries. The Harper's work. They were primed for combat.
Didn't do much good. Pity.
他说这个行会有关于那个线索哦，就是这个。我再调查一下这里好了。
that explains the unfinished statues. The impaled skeletons, not so much.
那他说这边有那个，这是什么奇怪的声音？
What's that?
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
所以这边有那个线索吗？小列车手，我是没玩啦。当然，不过这个你虽然有没有 GTA 5，我也是没玩就是。啊，不过他们之后应该要出 GTA 6了吧？差不多啦 ，GTA 5捞够本了，再出个 GTA 6之类的。不然会有人说可能会变成手机版就是。GTA 手机版，你们不是有手机吗？哦，这边可以下来啊。这边也没啥东西啊，全部都是一块块的那个水泥这样的东西。
That might be worth a look.
哦，有个锁孔。哦，塔形钥匙原来是用在这的。之前我跟那个小鬼拿的那个塔形钥匙，原来是用来解开这里的。所以重点的地点是在这里面了。好啦，我就进去看一下里面有没有什么，然后就差不多。这边应该就是他们那个神殿吧？哦。好，娱乐不死生物了。
A rough tempest I will raise.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
好啦，我今天先玩到这，明天就来打，明天把这个打掉。今天先玩到这好了，我明天就也差不多，我今天就差不多玩到这。我后天再继续啊，后天就从这边开始把这些怪打掉，里面应该是有东西。对啊，我就后天从这边开始把里面的怪再打掉，这样。现在就是要开始去那个月初之塔了。对啊，我就今天就玩到这，剩下的就我明天就再去玩那个人龙七外传这样。对，今天我就先玩到这，对啊。